Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing good. But a lot of people not gonna like my post, but I've never really cared about what anybody likes. But something's been weighing on my mind for a while now, even before Trump became president. Long, long before that, long before Obama and all them. But I've always been more slanted towards the Republican Party for the simple fact that I don't believe in handouts. I don't believe in welfare, food stamps, all that stuff, because you giving it to people that don't need it. People being slick and sly and stuff like that. And I always believed in work hard for what you get. I don't want my money and my taxes taken and given to people that don't want to work, that don't want to do shit. So I've always kind of aligned myself with Republicans, and you know, and the sad part about things is, you know, with me working, I always find good jobs and stuff, but it don't matter how good of a job you have. If you got kids and a wife to take care of and stuff, you're gonna be hurting. Especially if you got a house payment or expensive, apartment payment or this and that, you're gonna be hurting. And if you try to get food stamps or any kind of help, you can't get it because you make supposedly too much money. But they don't take into account of the taxes you're paying. They look at your was it your gross, but they don't look at it, after taxes, how much you bring home and stuff. And it's sad, they don't go out and check and see how people are living. They don't go out and see who's living there and this and that. And, you know, I thank God because the two times I lost jobs and stuff, I signed up for food stamps. It hurt me to my heart to do that, but my kids they're gonna eat, you know. And at first, I was kind of iffy about using them and this and that. But by the time it was all over with, shit, I was proud of my food stamp card. But the thing about it is, I needed it. I've been working for almost 30 years straight. So if anybody deserves to get them, I do. But, people out there relying on food stamps and WIC and this and that, and the system is made to make people fail. Because if you make over a certain amount, you lose your food stamps and stuff. So you're doing worse than what you have been doing if you would just not work. And I've never understood that. And like free lunches and this and that, I've always, made too much money to get free lunch for my kids. So I'm paying $3 a kid a day and stuff like that. When it just makes no sense. I've worked all my life, can't get nothing for free. But people that don't work get it for free. That's why I've always aligned myself with the Republican Party. But ever since Trump has came into office, one thing I like about Trump is he speaks his mind. It's nothing worse than somebody that hates you but acts like they're your friend. He hates certain people, and he's not afraid to show it. So other people are doing the same thing. They're speaking out, and that is awesome. If you hate me, tell me. That way I ain't got to deal with you. I ain't got to worry about somebody stabbing me in the back, But probably for about 20 years or so now, I've been thinking, one day there's going to be a race war. And the way things are looking, it's going to happen. But people are just more bold as far as doing things against people of color. Whether black people doing things to white people or white people doing things to black people or people hating Indians and Jamaicans, blah, 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 this and that. But people are just getting terrible. I just don't understand it. I did 5 years in the Marine Corps, and I had to live with whites, Asians, and all of us got along because we had to have each other's back. Because in times of war and stuff like that, you can't worry about color. You got to worry about living, survival. But the world's getting worse and worse, and I don't worry about myself. I don't care about myself. I feel for my children, and it's a shame when you have to worry about something happening to your kids. You know, that's why I train my kids to go. I always tell my kids, if somebody does something to you, put their hands on you, you whoop them, and I'll deal with the repercussions. And like I said, I train my kids because it would be nothing worse than finding out that your kid done got beat to death or stabbed or shot or something that happened to them because you didn't prepare them. And with all these riots and stuff going on, I'm going to step it up a notch and prepare them even more. Because what I was trained to do in the Marine Corps, if you see a threat, you take that threat out. You know what I'm saying? You don't hesitate. And like I said on a previous video, I thank God that the town that I live in, this craziness isn't going on. We basically stay to ourselves, don't bother each other, and that's how it should be. You ain't gotta like me. I don't have to like you. Leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. And oh yeah, I just don't know. This world is terrible, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't bother nobody. I don't expect to be bothered. I treat everybody with respect, and I expect that back. If you don't want to do that back, then just keep on going. If I wave at you and you don't like me because of the color of my skin or whatever else, just keep on going. Yeah, this world is terrible. I just hope that when my kids grow up, just go to school at CVCC or Liberty or Lynchburg College or something like that, because I want to be close to them so I can protect them. Racism is passed on from generation to generation. It will never go away. And if anybody thinks I'm wrong about that, then you're fooling yourself. Everybody have a good day.